So having recently just rewatched and reviewed the first Wrong Turn movie, a film that I hated on initial watch and actually rather liked on rewatch, I have decided to go through the Wrong Turn sequels, none of which I have seen before reviewing them. So yes, this was a first time watch for me for Wrong Turn 2, Dead End. I have been reliably told by many in the world of film reviewing and whatnot that yes, direct to DVD sequels that they're as bad as direct to DVD sequels tend to be. This is directed by Joe Lynch, who I can't say I'm overly familiar with, but I think that the strength of this film lies in his direction. Now, I'm not going to go out on a limb and say he's an amazing auteur-director, but he makes certain choices in this film that work in the film's favour. And that is, he embraces everything that is ridiculous about it, about the setup, and he goes full on in the gore department and the gruesome kind of effects and whatnot. Now, again, as with the first one, a thing that I will reiterate, I only like these kind of movies if there's a sense of hope that someone is going to survive. If somebody can turn the tables, that would be nice. So part of the fun of that is seeing someone struggle throughout the movie and then triumph. That's the only time I really like these kind of movies, your slasher type films. So we get that here. That may be a bit of a spoiler, but I'm not telling you who survives or anything like that. There are some surprises in that regard. I think there are certain people in this film that I honestly thought, oh, that's our main character. Oh no, that's not our main character. Oh, so this must be our main character. No. Okay, so yeah, so there are times in the film when it does keep you on your toes in that regard. I would say that is also sometimes to the film's detriment, because you kind of have to readjust yourself each time to think, okay, all right, whose film is this exactly? But once you get there and you're all right with it. At least I was anyway, and I was like, okay, I can roll with this. I think there's some character development in there as well. It's pretty decent. Like at the start of the film, certain characters start one way, and our perception of them is kind of shaped by how the other characters are viewing them. But then once other bits of information start to come out, you realise why those characters are the way they are, and then it humanises them, and you grow to sympathise with them a bit more. As with the first one, that was actually quite a surprise for a film of this ilk, to actually see that much work being done on character development. The story follows a group of reality TV show contestants. So it's a new reality TV show set out in the woods, like a survivalist kind of thing. This director and producer who are together working on it. They bring all these people out in the woods, and they all have their various quirks, the various characters. You think they're all trying to win the prize money and screw each other over, and as I say, you learn that there's more to it than that with certain characters, not so much with others. And yeah, that's kind of like the setup. Obviously they're there for a survivalist thing, and it turns into a genuine fight for survival once our hick friends from the first film kind of resurface. There's more of them here. The family seems to be much wider in this one. The characters are likeable enough in it. The ones we're meant to like, I do. The performances are perfectly fine. Nothing's going to blow you away in the performance department. Although the lead actress, who I won't mention at this point, because like I say, that could change depending on who you're rooting for at various times, but who eventually ends up becoming the lead actress, I would say does a really good job of, a little bit like Elijah Dushku did in the first film, showing us that vulnerability, but also being a badass when they need to be. And yeah, I had fun with it, and I really didn't think I would. This is the last franchise in the world that I thought I would kind of enjoy. 2 films out of the gate, you know. That's my thoughts on Wrong Turn 2, Dead End. Whether it keeps up this trend with the next sequel, we'll find out, but I'll get there when I get there. What are your thoughts on Wrong Turn 2? Please leave them down below. Thank you for watching this video, and until next time, cracking.